Hey there, friends. Welcome back to the Speak English podcast. I'm David, and as always, I'm here with the brilliant and fun Sarah.
Hi, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. This episode is going to be super helpful, especially if you've ever felt nervous starting conversations in English.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever wanted to talk to someone in English but didn't know how to start? Maybe you froze, smiled, and walked away. Don't worry. We've all been there, and today we're going to change that.
That's right. We'll show you how to talk to anyone in English in a natural and confident way. Even if you're shy or still learning, this episode is all about improving your social fluency step by step.
And if you enjoy learning English with real conversations and practical tips, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notifications. That way, you'll never miss a chance to level up your English with us.
We're excited you're here with us, so get comfortable, relax, and let's learn how to start talking to anyone in English. Ready? Let's go.
When we talk about social fluency, we're talking about the ability to connect with others through natural, easy conversations in English. It's not about sounding perfect. It's about feeling confident enough to express yourself and keep the interaction flowing.
A lot of English learners think they need complex vocabulary or perfect grammar to start a conversation. But the truth is, fluent speakers often use simple phrases and clear structures. Social fluency is really about being present and engaged in a natural way.
The technique we're going to focus on is practicing those everyday patterns that help you sound relaxed and confident. It's like learning the rhythm of social interaction, knowing how to greet someone, ask questions, and share small thoughts in a friendly way.
Think of it as building a set of tools you can use in any situation. At a coffee shop, during a work meeting, or even chatting with someone online. You'll learn to use short, effective phrases that help you break the ice and keep the conversation going.
What makes this technique so powerful is that it's based on what real people actually say every day. We're not giving you textbook dialogues. You'll be learning phrases that are common, casual, and easy to adapt to different situations and people.
And by focusing on real conversation flow instead of memorized scripts, you'll become more flexible in your speaking. You won't freeze. When the conversation changes, you'll know how to respond naturally because you've practiced the structure behind the talk.
The goal is to remove the pressure of speaking perfectly and replace it with connecting effectively. Once you start thinking this way, speaking English becomes less about avoiding mistakes and more about enjoying real conversations.
That shift in mindset makes a huge difference. When you realize you don't need to impress anyone, you just need to connect with them, everything changes. Social fluency is not just about English. It's about confidence, connection, and being part of the moment.
Let's say you're in a casual setting, like waiting in line at a cafe. Instead of staying silent, you can make a light comment like, "This line's always so long, right?" It's simple, but it opens the door for a short, friendly exchange that feels completely natural.
Exactly. And if the other person responds, you can keep the conversation going with something like, "Yeah, but it's worth it. Their coffee's amazing." You're not having a deep conversation, but you're practicing fluency and building confidence in real time.
Now picture a different setting, like joining a new group at work or in a class. You might say, "Hey, I'm new here. What do you usually work on?" This kind of friendly opener shows curiosity, and it makes it easier for others to engage with you.
Or imagine you're meeting someone at an event. A great way to start could be, Hi, I don't think we've met yet. I'm Sarah. It's polite, simple, and it sets up a two-way exchange. Then you can ask, "What brings you here today?" to keep things flowing naturally.
Another great example is how to handle those little silences. If the conversation slows down, you can bring it back with questions like, "So, do you live around here?" Or, "Have you been to this event before?" These questions keep things light and engaging.
Yes, and even if you're chatting online, you can apply the same ideas. For example, if someone comments on a post you like, you could say, "Hey, I really liked your point about that. Do you usually post about this kind of topic?" It starts a meaningful exchange.
The key here is to use short, friendly phrases that invite a response. Think of them as social bridges. They don't need to be fancy, just open and welcoming. The more you practice them, the more natural they'll feel in any situation.
And remember, you don't need to overthink your words. What matters most is the intention behind them. When you're genuinely curious or friendly, that energy comes through, and that's what makes you sound fluent, no matter your level.
Developing strong social fluency in English transforms your overall communication experience because you no longer feel like an outsider observing conversations. You actively participate, share your ideas, and respond without hesitation, which boosts your confidence and shifts your mindset from self-consciousness to genuine engagement in any social setting.
When you master everyday conversational patterns, you're able to connect with people on a human level, regardless of your accent or level of vocabulary, which creates authentic relationships. This sense of connection not only makes language learning more enjoyable, but also opens doors to new friendships, professional connections, and cultural exchanges.
Social fluency practice reduces your anxiety about speaking since you're focusing on simple, proven phrases rather than obsessing over complex grammar rules. This mental shift allows you to relax, be present in the moment, and truly enjoy interactions, which in turn accelerates your progress and makes you look forward to every opportunity to speak.
By using social fluency techniques, you also increase your adaptability in diverse environments, from casual gatherings to networking events, because you learn how to tailor your language to each context. Being adaptable helps you navigate cultural nuances and conversational norms with ease, making your English feel more natural and professional.
Another significant benefit is that you develop better listening skills, as practicing social fluency requires you to pay close attention to how native speakers respond, which trains your ear to recognize patterns, intonations, and common expressions, ultimately improving both your comprehension and your ability to reply effectively.
As your confidence grows, you'll start to take more initiative in conversations, asking questions, sharing anecdotes, and expressing opinions that reflect your personality. This willingness to participate actively enhances your learning journey by exposing you to new vocabulary, idioms, and real-world speaking challenges.
Social fluency also empowers you to handle misunderstandings gracefully. Because you practice repair strategies like asking for clarification, paraphrasing, or offering examples, which prevents awkward silences and keeps conversations on track, demonstrating not only your language skills, but also your emotional intelligence.
Ultimately, the benefits of social fluency go far beyond language. They include increased self-esteem, deeper cultural understanding, and a sense of belonging in English-speaking environments, which enriches your personal and professional life, making you a more effective communicator and a more confident global citizen.
2. Start building your social fluency. Step 1 is to create a small list of simple conversation starters that you can use in everyday life. Write down 5 to 10 friendly phrases like, "How's your day going?" or "What do you do?" and practice saying them out loud until they feel natural and automatic.
Step 2 is to rehearse these phrases in context. Stand in front of a mirror and imagine you're meeting someone new. Practice smiling, using a natural tone, and making eye contact with yourself. This sounds simple, but it builds muscle memory and helps your brain get used to these interactions.
Step 3 is to use these phrases in real conversations, even if they're short. You don't need a perfect setting. Try them when ordering food, asking for help in a store, or talking to someone at work. These little moments are powerful chances to practice and improve naturally.
Step 4 is to reflect after each interaction. Ask yourself, what worked? What could I try differently next time? Don't focus on mistakes. Instead, focus on the progress. Every conversation, even a quick one, teaches you something valuable about communication and connection.
Step 5 is to expand your phrase list. As you hear new expressions in conversations, podcasts, or videos, add them to your notebook or phone. Choose the ones that sound natural to you and try using 1 or 2 new ones each week. Over time, you'll build a personal toolkit of phrases.
Step 6 is to practice with a partner, if possible. Find someone who's also learning English or a fluent speaker, willing to help. Do short role plays where you pretend to meet for the first time or make small talk. Practicing with another person brings a real sense of timing and flow.
Step 7 is to record yourself speaking. This may feel strange at first, but it's incredibly effective. Choose a situation, like introducing yourself at a party, and record what you would say. Then listen, take notes, and improve your clarity, tone, and pacing with each try.
And finally, make it a daily habit. Practicing for just 5 or 10 minutes every day is far better than waiting for one big moment to speak. Keep it consistent, light, and fun. The more you practice, the more confident and fluent you'll become in real conversations, naturally and gradually.
One common mistake is over-preparing what you want to say. Some learners spend too much time memorizing perfect sentences and then freeze when the conversation doesn't go as expected. It's better to focus on flexibility and flow rather than perfection. Conversations are unpredictable, and that's okay.
Another frequent mistake is avoiding eye contact or using a very low voice when speaking. This makes your message harder to hear and can seem like a lack of confidence, even if you know the right words. Practicing clear voice projection and relaxed body language can make a big difference in how others respond to you.
Many learners also try to translate everything mentally before speaking. This habit slows you down and can make you miss the natural rhythm of the conversation. Instead, think in simple English phrases that you already know, and trust yourself to adapt as the conversation goes.
A very common trap is focusing too much on grammar during social interactions. While grammar is important, everyday conversations are about connection, not perfection. Don't stop yourself just because you're unsure of the right tense. What matters more is keeping the conversation alive and engaging.
Some learners also wait for the perfect moment to practice social fluency, like a trip abroad or a special event. But real improvement comes from small, consistent practice in daily life. Don't wait. Start with short greetings or comments today and build from there.
Another issue is repeating the same phrases over and over without trying new ones. While routines help at first, variety helps you grow. If you always say, "I'm fine, thank you," try expanding with something more personal, like, "I had a busy morning, but I'm doing well now."
One more mistake is worrying too much about the other person's opinion. Learners often fear judgment or awkward moments, but most people are more supportive than you think. Remember, showing effort and friendliness leaves a stronger impression than speaking perfectly.
Lastly, don't ignore your progress. It's easy to feel stuck, but every time you greet someone, ask a question, or keep a conversation going, even for a minute, you're growing. Celebrate those small wins and keep moving forward. That's what real fluency is built on.
Here's a simple challenge we want you to try. Today, start one short conversation in English with someone. Just one. It can be with a friend, a coworker, or even the barista at your favorite coffee shop. Use a phrase like, "How's your day going?" and focus on starting the interaction, not making it perfect.
If you don't feel ready to speak with someone yet, record a short audio message introducing yourself and talking about your day. Keep it under 1 minute. The key is to actually speak the words out loud. Hearing yourself speak helps your brain build confidence and familiarity with conversational English.
Once you've done that, reflect on the experience. Did you feel nervous? Did the words come out easier than you expected? Write down one thing that went well, and one thing you'd like to try differently next time. This kind of self-reflection turns a small practice into a powerful learning moment.
Then, try repeating the same interaction tomorrow, but with a small twist. Add a new phrase or ask a follow-up question like, "What do you enjoy about your job?" Repeating with variation helps you strengthen your skills and makes the conversation feel more authentic and spontaneous.
And here's a bonus. Choose one of your favorite English phrases from this episode and challenge yourself to use it at least once today. Whether you say it to someone or just practice out loud, using real phrases in real situations helps them stick much faster than just studying silently.
To stay motivated, create a social fluency streak. Every day you speak at least one sentence in English to someone or out loud to yourself, mark it down. See how many days you can go without breaking the streak. Even 2 to 3 minutes a day can lead to incredible progress over time.
You can also make it fun by turning it into a game. Give yourself a point every time you ask a question or start a small conversation. Set a goal of 10 points this week. Turning social fluency into a challenge makes it more exciting and gives you a sense of achievement.
Whatever method you choose, remember that taking action is the key. Don't wait until you feel completely ready. Just begin. Real fluency is built by doing, not by waiting. You're capable of more than you think, and even one small step today can start a huge transformation in your English speaking skills.
If you take even one of the challenges we shared and try it today, you're already making real progress. Social fluency isn't about being perfect. It's about being present, being brave, and showing up in real conversations. In this episode, we explored simple ways to start speaking with others, how to avoid common mistakes, and how to build natural confidence. Remember, it all starts with one small step.
And those small steps add up. Every short conversation, every question you ask, every phrase you practice out loud, it all builds your fluency over time. So if you're still here with us now, that means you're committed. And we love that. We'd really like to hear from you. What tip or idea from today's episode will you try first? Let us know in the comments.
And here's something fun. If you've watched or listened all the way to this point, write the word talk in the comments. That's how we'll know you're part of our most dedicated learners. The ones who are serious about speaking English with confidence. We'll be checking the comments and cheering you on.
Don't forget to give this video a like if it helped you and hit subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. We're here every week to help you become more fluent, more confident, and more connected. One conversation at a time. See you in the next episode.